Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to sit down and share with you guys a Thanksgiving sort of inspired makeup look. I'm kind of thinking something very orange toned, bronzes, very kind of fall pumpkin spice sort of inspired. Now this look would be perfect for a Thanksgiving dinner, or really you could wear this any time of the year. Honestly, this I think is just kind of a classic bronzy orange type of look. And today I'm going to be using the Nubian 2 palette by Juvia's Place. I did get a couple of recommendations from you guys to use some of the brighter colors in here, including the orange. So this is kind of going to be like our star color today. Let me just I'm going to finger swatch for you guys the colors that I'm going to be kind of focusing on today. So basically these colors are this color, this kind of copper tone color, and this dark brown. And then I'm sure that I'll probably use this champagne color, which I probably use every time I use this palette. Love this palette. I know that I've been talking about it all month long, but I thought it'd be fun to kind of share with you guys just a very fall appropriate look with this palette. Before I get into the eyes, I have already applied pretty much all of my other makeup. I have my base completely done. I have my eyebrows done, my eyeshadow primer on, and a little bit of bronzer on. I really want to just kind of focus on the eyes today. We're going to start off by taking this color right here, Madagascar, and with a Morphe M504 brush, I'm just really lightly going to kind of run that through my upper crease, almost slightly above my crease. If you watch many of my videos, I pretty much always like to put some color above my crease because I have such a large brow bone area. And if you hear music in the background, my son is up practicing the cello, and now it sounds like the piano. So you might hear a little bit of Christmas music mixed in with like the Star Wars theme. He kind of tends to like start off with like his assigned pieces, and then it kind of like goes into like random stuff, which I love. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and take the orange color. This is the color Morocco. Love this shade. And I'm going to take on a Morphe M505 brush. This one's just a little bit smaller. And I'm really going to kind of pack that on there, tap it off. And we're going to go right into my crease area. And I really want to kind of build this up. If you like a more intense kind of colorful look, just take a couple extra layers. If you like a more subtle look, then just go in with like one layer. You can kind of vary how intense this look is, how colorful it is, just by kind of how much product you build up. And orange is one of those colors that a year ago I would have been really intimidated to put an orange like this onto my eyes. I've just been really into kind of orange on the eyes. I think it's one of those colors that it's colorful, but it's also very neutral, especially when you kind of pair it with some other colors. If you add like a dark brown to the crease, it makes it so just warm and beautiful. If you have blue eyes or green eyes, it makes your eyes really, really pop. If you find you get a little heavy-handed, just take a clean cotton bud. And I'm just going to kind of wipe this corner up just a little bit. Now we're going to go into this color right here, which is kind of the copper color. This is Yeah, right? Y-A-A, Yeah. I'm just taking that on my ring finger, and we're going to kind of just tap that right on the outer half of the eyelid. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay, scratch that, the outer like 2/3 of the eyelid. We're going to have this color kind of go in about 2/3 of the way. Okay, and now I'm going to take the champagne color in here. Let's go into Zuri, the champagne, and we're going to just, again, on that same finger, which I did wipe off, we're just going to tap that on that inner portion of the lid and kind of pull that over almost halfway across that inner lid, just to sort of overlap that copper color. I love this shade. Oh my gosh. I know it's a champagne is not the most exciting color in the world, but it's just such a good champagne color. Just so easy to use and to blend on top of other colors. And again, with that M505 brush, and we're just kind of very lightly kind of buffing over that just a little bit. Okay, that literally took like a minute and a half to do that upper eye look. So easy. These shadows are so easy to work with. Once again, I'm gonna keep raving about them because they're just so good. So I think for my lower lash line today, I'm actually not going to go in with the orange. If you love the orange and you like color, you definitely could take the orange and kind of buff that on your lower lash line, especially if you're going pretty heavy with like liner and lashes. Tonight I'm actually going to just be using some mascara and a little bit of liner, so I want to keep it a little bit lighter, a little bit more wearable. I do have somewhere to go after this that's not a Thanksgiving feast, so to keep it a little bit more natural, I'm going to go in with this Madagascar color, which is kind of the lighter, more neutral brown in here. And I'm taking that on my Alamar Cosmetics flat liner brush, and we're just going to start kind of buffing that on the lower lash line. So if you guys are up for sharing, I would love to hear some of your Thanksgiving traditions down below. So we're actually kind of staying home this year. So we are going to be doing a Thanksgiving meal at my mom's house Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving. So I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing on Thanksgiving Day. And I'm kind of excited that we don't have anything on the books. Like we could maybe actually do something. Usually we actually travel on Thanksgiving to my husband's family. They live about 7 hours away from us. And usually we'll go down there for Thanksgiving weekend. But we decided to stay close this year because it's been a couple years since we've spent Thanksgiving with my family. So that's what we are doing. And I am excited, but my kids are going to miss being at their other grandparents' house because it's kind of become a tradition for them. So we do love going down there. It's just so far. All right, so I'm loving this. Okay, so we're going to add just a little bit more depth and intensity. Again, if you don't want a lot of intensity, just keep it here. Add some liner, some lashes. If you want to add a little bit of intensity, which I'm going to do, I'm going to go into this dark brown color right here, which is the color Kenya. And on my MAC 217 brush, I'm just going to kind of grab a little bit of that just on the tip. And just right here, kind of at that that upper outer lash line, that kind of outer corner right there. Basically just between where my lashes meet and my crease area, I'm just kind of really lightly building that depth up right there. I don't want to take this in too far, but if you like a lot of intensity, you can definitely take it in a little bit further. As much as I'm loving this look, this is probably one of my favorite looks to do with this palette. I really want to show you guys what this green can do. I have yet to play with this blue. I mean, I've swatched it and even put it on my lower lash line a little bit, but I have yet to really do a look with it. And these purples are amazing, so I can't wait to kind of do some more looks with this palette. I'm hoping once fall is officially over and all of my photo shoots are done, I'll have a little bit more time for filming, be able to do a couple more videos a week for you guys. All right, so there it is. Hopefully you guys can see just how beautiful that orange color is. It's natural, but it's definitely very vivid and intense in a very natural way. I love it. I love these shadows. Have I told you guys how much I love these shadows? Because I love them so much. Okay, so today I'm going to keep things simple. I'm actually just going to use my trusty Wet n Wild brown liner and my IT Cosmetics Superhero mascara. If I was actually going to Thanksgiving dinner, I probably would use a black liner and do a wing just to make it a little bit more intense. If you're a false lash wearer, you could totally put on false lashes with this. I rarely wear false lashes, so I probably would just do a couple of coats of mascara. So for today's look, I'm just going to go in with my pencil liner and a little bit of mascara, and I will be right back. So I don't usually do my mascara on camera, but I wanted to show you guys. I'm hoping that this works out, because sometimes when I do things on camera, I end up screwing up and it just doesn't work out and it ends up being a lot more complicated than it usually is. But I want to show you guys just how quick and easy this Superhero mascara works for me. So yeah, this side I haven't done yet, but literally it goes on so quickly. I don't even need many coats of it. It just really easily kind of coats my lashes quickly, does a good job separating, isn't too clumpy. I mean, look at that. It's isn't that amazing? I just love this mascara. It's so good. I know a couple of you said it irritates your eyes, which I was so sad about because I have pretty sensitive eyes, but my eyes are usually sensitive to liners and not mascara, which I'm not sure why. There must be something in liners that it's not always in mascara, because not a lot of mascaras irritate my eyes. But definitely a good one if you're looking for a high-end mascara. This is a good one. There we go. Amazing, right? All right, guys, so there is liner, mascara. Now I'm just gonna finish up with the rest of my face. I do already have a little bit of bronzer on. I feel like I could use a little bit more bronzer, but again, if I was actually going to like a holiday party or a Thanksgiving feast, I probably would add a little bit more. But tonight I'm not going to. I'm just gonna go right in with my blush. I'm gonna be using my Milani Luminoso. It's been a while since I've used this blush. One of my favorite blushes, but I just haven't been using it a lot lately. I'm gonna kind of build that up right on my apples of my cheeks. Really hope that you guys can't hear the madness that is going on upstairs. My other boy, I can hear rolling. We have this little like push cart for Charlie, my daughter. He's like riding around like a skateboard, so it is so noisy upstairs. I really hope that you guys can't hear that. So let's move on to lips. I'm gonna take this lip liner, which by the way, I have been absolutely obsessed with lately. This is the Wet n Wild gel lip liner, and this one's in the color Lay Down the Mobs. It's a really good, just kind of classic nude lip liner. It definitely is a little bit more, definitely is a little bit mauve-y, but it has almost like a little bit of a brown undertone to it, so I feel like you could pair this with just about any lip color. But it is the perfect consistency. Now I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Truffle Tease. This was actually a recommendation from one of you guys, which I absolutely have been loving this lately. It's such a good, kind of very neutral toned nude. It's almost a brown tone, but it's definitely not brown. And then on top of that, I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible Gloss in the color Petal. And I'm just going to put a little bit of this just right in the center there. So last thing, I totally forgot about highlighter. I'm going to go in with my Stila highlighter. This is in the color Brilliance. And I'm just going to take a little bit of this on my finger. I actually like using this highlighter best with my finger. You can see it's actually pretty subtle. I know that looks really intense, but once you put it onto your cheeks, it's really kind of like a subtle golden sort of highlight. A little bit on the nose. And I should have done this before. Cupid's bow. All right, guys, so that completes today's Thanksgiving / fall / pumpkin inspired makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. Please feel free to leave any feedback, comments, video ideas in the comments below. I love reading your guys' comments. And for those of you that will be celebrating Thanksgiving, I hope that you guys have a fantastic holiday. Otherwise, I hope that all of you have a fantastic day. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel today. I hope you will subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.